Gabby Gwen's Bizarre Tea Tour Journal. Gabby Gwen twirls onto the stage, her new ensemble sparkling under the ethereal lights. She wears a shimmering lavender gown with detachable overskirt adorned with appliques, ink splatters, and dangling lace. Her hair, a whimsical blend of pastel pink and mint green, is styled in an elaborate updo with thin braids looping at the back. A delicate veil cascades from a miniature fascinator perched atop her head. Platform clogs peek out from beneath her gown, and jingly bracelets chime with every movement. Greetings, darling viewers. Gwen chirps, her voice bright and sassy. Welcome to my fabulous movie premiere. Today, I'm thrilled to share with you my latest creation, a custom journal chronicling my adventures through the most bizarre tea spots on Stormy Planet. Let's dive right in, shall we? She prances to an ornate journal stand, where a beautifully crafted book rests. Behold, my tempestuous Tea Tales journal. Isn't it simply divine? Gwen gushes, running her fingers along the cover. The cover is a swirling mix of periwinkle and silver, with hand-painted storm clouds and teacups. And oh, the spine. It's embellished with cascading crystal beads that tinkle like wind chimes. Gwen lifts the journal, showcasing a vibrant braid wrapped around it. This custom braid is a work of art itself, she explains. Woven with shimmering art fibers and shades of lavender, mint, and pearl, interspersed with strips of iridescent fabric and playful strands of raffia. It's both whimsical and practical, perfect for keeping my precious journal securely closed. She carefully unwinds the braid and opens the journal. Now, let me take you on a journey through the most peculiar tea spots I've encountered. Each page is a unique masterpiece, filled with my experiences, sketches, and of course, a plethora of delightful embellishments. Gwen flips to the first page, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Ah, our first stop, the whimsical Windmill Tea Terrace. This charming spot floats on a perpetually spinning cloud, offering a truly dizzying dining experience. The page is crafted from handmade paper infused with real windmill grass, giving it a delightful texture and aroma. She points to a pop-up windmill in the center of the page. See this adorable pop-up? Give it a gentle spin, and it releases a burst of chamomile-scented mist. The tea menu here is equally whimsical. My personal favorite is the topsy-turvy tempest tea, a swirling blend of blue pea flower and lemon that changes color with each rotation of the cloud. Gwen giggles, her bracelets jingling. The waitstaff here are quite a hoot, they're all enchanted scarecrows dressed in frilly aprons and bow ties. They have a peculiar habit of speaking entirely in riddles. Why, I asked for sugar and received this response, what's white and sweet and spins all around? Twirl it thrice, and sweetness is found. Can you believe it? She flips to the next page, which shimmers with an iridescent sheen. Next, we have the prismatic puddle parlor. Oh, what a sight to behold. This tea room exists within a giant soap bubble that floats gently through rainbow-hued rain clouds. The walls constantly shift colors, creating the most magnificent light show. Gwen pulls a tab on the page, and a miniature pop-up tea set emerges. Their signature brew is the chromatic chai surprise. Each sip tastes like a different color of the rainbow. The cups are made from spun sugar that dissolves as you drink, adding a delightful sweetness to the tea. She leans in conspiratorially. Now, here's where it gets truly bizarre. The chairs in this parlor are living clouds that giggle when you sit on them. And if you're not careful with your posture, they might just decide to float away with you still seated. I had quite the adventure when my cloud chair decided to take a quick trip around the room. Gwen turns the page, revealing a dark, mysterious spread adorned with glow-in-the-dark ink. Ah, the Phantom Fest Foyer, a truly spooktacular experience. This ethereal tea room exists in a limbo between our world and the spirit realm. The walls are made of swirling mist, and spectral chandeliers float overhead, casting an eerie glow. She points to a pocket on the page. In here, I've tucked away the menu. It's written in invisible ink that only appears when held over a candle flame. Their most popular item is the ghostly gâteau, a dessert that's invisibly delicious. You can't see it, but oh, can you taste it? Gwen chuckles, adjusting her veil. The servers here are quite literally ghostly, transparent phantoms that drift silently between tables. They have a mischievous streak, though. My teacup kept mysteriously sliding across the table every time I reached for it. And don't get me started on the chair that decided to phase out of existence just as I was about to sit down. She flips to a page that seems to undulate like waves. Next on our tour is the Tempest in a Teacup Tavern. This peculiar place is located inside an enormous teacup that's forever caught in the heart of a swirling storm. The floor tilts and rocks with the waves of tea, making for a rather nauseating nautical experience. Gwen pulls a small lever, and a tiny ship rises from the page, bobbing up and down. Their specialty is Storm Surge Souchong, a robust black tea that's steeped in the very lightning-charged rain surrounding the teacup. It gives you quite the jolt, I must say. And for those with a sweet tooth, they offer thundercloud tarts, meringue confections that actually rumble when you bite into them. She leans back, laughing. The staff here are all dressed as sailors, complete with rain slickers and adorable little anchor tattoos. They have an odd habit of shouting everything as if they're trying to be heard over a storm, even when taking your order. "Would ye like cream with that, matey?" They'll bellow, nearly knocking you out of your seat. Gwen turns to a page that seems to be made entirely of delicate lace. Now, feast your eyes on the Doily Dimension Depot. This charming tea room exists in a pocket dimension accessible only through an antique doily. Everything here is made of intricate lace, the tables, chairs, even the teacups. She gently tugs on a lace tassel, and a cascade of tiny, lace-patterned cards tumbles out. These are their tea blend cards. My favorite is the Lacy Lady Grey, a delicate Earl Grey infused with lavender and served with cream that's been whipped into lacy patterns. And for a sweet treat, one simply must try the Filigree Financiers, almond cakes so delicate they practically dissolve on your tongue. Gwen giggles, her earrings clanking softly. The servers here are living doilies, flat, lacy creatures that float through the air like delicate snowflakes. They're ever so proper and polite, but goodness, are they ticklish. I accidentally brushed against one while reaching for the sugar, and it burst into a fit of giggles, showering the entire room with sugar crystals. She flips to a page that seems to be constantly changing colors. Last but certainly not least, we have the Mood Ring Marvelous Cafe. This fascinating establishment is housed inside a giant mood ring, and everything, from the decor to the menu, changes based on the collective mood of its patrons. Gwen points to a swirling vortex in the center of the page. This is a mood-activated hologram. When I touch it, she places her finger on the page, and suddenly, a miniature 3D cafe springs to life, its colors shifting from serene blue to excited yellow. Isn't it spectacular? The tea here is emotion-infused. Feeling gloomy? Try the blissful brew, it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Overexcited? The calming chamomile chiller will soothe your nerves in no time. She leans in, whispering conspiratorially. Now, here's the truly bizarre part. The furniture in this cafe is alive and empathic. The chairs hug you when you're sad, the tables vibrate excitedly when you're happy, and if the room detects too much stress, the whole place breaks out into a rousing dance number. I nearly spilled my tea when my chair suddenly stood up and started doing the cha-cha.